Have you ever had a woman ask you a question that seemed so simple, yet you couldn't stop thinking about hours later? Maybe she casually asked, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" Or, "What do you feel for me?" At first, it feels like small talk. But what if I told you those questions are actually emotional x-rays? Clear signals that she's already falling in love with you. Most men miss them, and by the time they realize, the opportunity is gone. In today's video, we're diving into 3 powerful questions women ask only when their feelings run deep. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot them, how to respond with confidence, and how to avoid pushing her away without even realizing it. So stick around until the end. You'll never see her questions the same way again. And if you want more insights like this, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below. Let me know which of these signs you've noticed before. Question number 1. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? The first question is deceptively simple. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Many men hear this and think it's just casual conversation, a harmless, let's talk about life moment. But this question is far from ordinary. When a woman asks this, she isn't just curious about your career or hobbies. She's secretly scanning for emotional alignment, ambition, and long-term compatibility. She's imagining a future, and she's testing if you fit into it. Here's the truth. She's already picturing scenarios with you. While you might casually think about a weekend trip or a random movie plan, her mind is running simulations. Shared apartments, family gatherings, even life challenges. She's evaluating whether your values, vision, and sense of direction resonate with hers. A vague response like, "I don't know," probably working somewhere, signals indecision and lack of purpose, instantly lowering her attraction. The key is to answer with thoughtful honesty. You don't need a perfect plan or a rigid roadmap. What matters is clarity of intent, self-awareness, and ambition. Even modest ambitions show that you have a direction and are capable of taking responsibility for your life. Saying something like, "I want to grow in my career, travel more, and build meaningful relationships with people I care about," communicates purpose and maturity without arrogance. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, but learning to dance in the rain." Similarly, she wants to see that you can navigate life confidently, that you have a vision for yourself, and that she could potentially be part of it. She's not asking for the perfect 5-year plan. She's assessing if you're a man worth investing her emotional energy in. Most men miss this subtle cue. They treat it as casual small talk and respond lightly, unknowingly signaling emotional unavailability. But when you recognize the significance and answer with presence, authenticity, and calm confidence, you immediately differentiate yourself from the rest. You're no longer just another guy. You're someone she can envision a meaningful connection with. Remember, this question isn't a trap. It's an invitation. She's opening a door to emotional intimacy. And how you respond determines whether she steps closer or slowly retreats. Question number 2. What do you feel for me? The second question is far more intimate. What do you feel for me? Few men recognize its weight because it isn't about testing your knowledge, cleverness, or charm. It's about vulnerability and emotional courage. When a woman asks this, she isn't playing games or trying to confuse you. She is offering a window into her heart, hoping to see if you can meet her there with sincerity and emotional maturity. Many men panic at this moment. They respond with half-hearted phrases like, "I like you," or jokes that deflect, thinking they're keeping the conversation light. But the truth is, these responses signal emotional immaturity and avoidance. A woman asking this wants to gauge whether you can express your genuine feelings, whether you can articulate your emotional self without hiding behind humor, indifference, or fear. This is where Stoicism and self-mastery come in. You don't need to craft a grand declaration or declare undying love. What you need is clarity, calm, and honesty. Even if your feelings are still developing, acknowledging them thoughtfully. "I enjoy being with you, and I feel a deep connection," shows awareness, presence, and respect for her emotional courage. It communicates that you are capable of experiencing and expressing emotions without being consumed by them. Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." In the realm of love, mastery of oneself includes the ability to face vulnerability with composure. When you answer this question sincerely, you demonstrate not only emotional intelligence but also reliability, trustworthiness, and readiness for a deeper connection. She is scanning for someone who is capable of holding emotional space, someone who is not reactive, fearful, or evasive. The mistake most men make is treating the question as a trivial conversation or a challenge to be cleverly answered. But when you approach it with attention and intentionality, you elevate yourself above those who fail to notice its significance. Your response can either draw her closer or push her away. In essence, she is inviting you into emotional intimacy. She's testing whether you can meet her in that space without judgment or defensiveness. If you falter, the opportunity to deepen the bond diminishes. But if you respond with thoughtful honesty and calm confidence, you become someone she can rely on, someone she wants to envision a future with, and someone she feels safe investing her heart in. Understanding this question is crucial. Women rarely ask it lightly. It's not idle curiosity. It's a subtle signal of affection, investment, and emotional alignment. Recognizing it and responding correctly is a defining moment that few men seize. Question number 3. Did you eat? Did you get there okay? How was your day? The third set of questions might seem trivial, almost mundane, but this is where most men miss the subtle signs. Did you eat? Did you get there okay? How was your day? These aren't casual check-ins. When a woman asks these consistently, she's revealing emotional investment and genuine care. She's letting you know that you occupy her thoughts, that your well-being matters to her, even in the small, everyday moments. Many men dismiss these as ordinary conversation or polite gestures. They respond with short, perfunctory answers or jokes, thinking that these small questions don't carry weight. But if you do that, you're missing a profound opportunity. These questions are her way of signaling connection. They show that she's beginning to prioritize your life, your routine, your comfort, and that's a hallmark of someone falling in love. Notice the pattern. It's not a single question. It's a consistent series. She doesn't just ask once. She follows up, showing attention and concern. She wants to see if you value yourself, if you respect your own well-being, and if you notice or care. How you respond communicates volumes about your emotional maturity. A dismissive answer says you're self-absorbed or unaware. A thoughtful, appreciative response demonstrates that you're capable of recognizing and reciprocating care. This is where Stoicism intersects beautifully with emotional intelligence. A Stoic man isn't overwhelmed by these small gestures. He doesn't overanalyze or react nervously. Instead, he acknowledges them calmly, reflects gratitude, and uses them as an opportunity to build deeper connection. For example, responding with, "I did. Thank you for asking. It means a lot that you care," shows awareness, presence, and appreciation without being needy or excessive. These seemingly minor questions also provide insight into her priorities and her emotional rhythm. She is testing whether you are someone who is attentive, considerate, and consistent in your own life. The way you answer can either strengthen her attraction or create subtle emotional distance. Remember, love is often built in these small, consistent moments, not grand gestures. Pay attention to the difference between control and care. "Where are you?" may feel intrusive, but "did you get there okay?" is nurturing. She isn't trying to monitor you. She's expressing genuine concern. Understanding this distinction is essential to recognize when a woman is falling for you. In short, these small questions are emotional milestones. They signal that she is beginning to see you as someone important in her life, someone worth caring about consistently. Ignoring or undervaluing them risks missing the trajectory of her feelings entirely. Recognize these moments, respond with thoughtfulness, and you create a solid foundation of trust, care, and intimacy, a foundation upon which deeper love can grow. Conclusion: recognizing her feelings and responding wisely. So, let's recap what we've uncovered today. The 3 questions she asks: the future-oriented, Where do you envision yourself in 5 years? The emotionally probing, what do you feel for me? And the daily care questions like, did you eat? Did you get there okay? How was your day? Aren't random. They are subtle, consistent signals that reveal her growing emotional investment. If you overlook them, you risk missing a woman who is quietly falling for you, yet she's giving you every opportunity to notice. The key takeaway is that women communicate differently than men. They often don't declare love outright. Instead, they express care, concern, and curiosity through questions, emotional scanners that evaluate your character, values, and compatibility. Your responses aren't just words. They are a reflection of your self-awareness, emotional maturity, and capacity for connection. How you answer can either deepen attraction or create distance. This is where Stoicism comes in. A Stoic approach helps you respond with calm, clarity, and presence. You don't overreact, you don't evade, and you don't try to impress artificially. You answer honestly, thoughtfully, and with awareness. That combination of authenticity, consistency, and emotional composure makes you someone worth loving. Remember, love is built in the details, the small, seemingly insignificant questions that carry profound meaning. By noticing her cues, respecting her vulnerability, and responding with grounded, intentional energy, you can transform these moments into genuine connection. So, brother, pay attention. Observe her questions, reflect on their intent, and respond with clarity and sincerity. These are the moments where relationships deepen, trust forms, and attraction grows naturally. If this video helped you understand how women communicate love and how to respond with emotional intelligence and stoic presence, make sure to hit the like button. Leave a comment sharing which of these questions you've noticed in the women in your life. And subscribe to the channel for more insights on relationships, stoicism, and masculine psychology. Remember, the women who matter are already showing you their feelings. You just need to see them, understand them, and rise to the occasion. Thank you for watching the video. See you next video.